Hey folks, traders, Israel Kimmin here from Vintageducation.com, and in this video you're going to learn why you've probably lost nearly up to $2,000 today, and you will tomorrow as well, by you not taking action trading the Forex markets the way I show you. So what you can see is a screenshot of one of my students. He's pretty much into his second month now, as a Forex student. Okay, he's about 5-6 weeks in now, and again, just like some of my other students, he's continued to post his profitable trades in our private Forex community. Okay, now it's really interesting. I'm going to break everything down for you and just kind of tell you and show you why you're losing money by not taking action. Okay, some of you watching these videos might be thinking, well, these are fake, or Israel's only doing these videos because he wants you to pay for his course. Yes, I do want you to pay for my course. That would obviously make sense, but I want you to pay for the Forex course because I know what it can do for you if you actually take action. Okay, this is an example of a student that comes into my Forex community, doesn't think he knows it all. Okay, and this is for females as well. It's not gender specific. Okay, he doesn't come in and say, or she won't come in and say, oh, you know what, I'm not going to listen to Israel XYZ, I've heard this before, anything like that. This is a student who comes in, accepts that I'm the teacher, I'm the person that's actually been making the money for years, okay, and follows what I teach. Okay, so what you can see here, look what he says. He says, hi all, talking to our private Forex community, this is my euro yen short in the last 24 hours. So you can kind of see it from the screenshot, the picture he actually posted. Okay, these line dividers, day separators, are day separators. Okay, so you can see he entered here and his trade closed out here, so it was less than 24 hours anyway. Now at the same time, what you need to understand is, for those of you who think Darren Johnson isn't a real person, thinks I created him, okay, go online and search for him. I'm sure you'll be able to find him quite quickly. Contact him and ask him if he's one of my students, if he paid over $1,000 for my education, and if these results are actually his or not. Okay, I'm sure he'll verify it quite quickly. Now, do you really think someone who's making this kind of stuff up would be telling you to do that? Okay, I want you to go and do it, because hopefully that will open up your eyes and realize that I'm not scamming people, I'm actually trying to help people make money. Okay, for those of you who are just going to talk and not search, well, it's your loss anyway. That's probably not the kind of student I want anyway. If for those of you who are actually going to go and search and do the due diligence and actually see that I'm actually telling the truth, well, maybe you might be one of the people that can actually get into my Forex community and actually be one of my students, because we don't just want anybody. Okay, we want particular types of students who are actually going to listen. So look what he says. Okay, and notice how everything lines up with all of the educational principles I talk about pretty much every single week. Okay, whether it's on my YouTube channel, whether it's on our website, whatever it is, I always talk about minimal risk and maximum reward. Well, let's look what he says. He says his entry was at 121.70. His stop loss, all laid out for you nice and clear, was at 121.85. That's a 15 pip stop loss. It's quite on the higher end really for our intraday kind of trades, but I'm sure he's not complaining. His target was at 121.73, approximately 6.5 risk to reward, or 13% profit. Okay, I actually think he's probably messed that up a little bit. It's probably, I'm sure he means 120.73. That wouldn't make sense anyway, but boy, I can't blame him for a little typo. So look what he says. His actual exit profit was 121.718. So I assume he means 127.718. Okay, and he says happy trading. Then he's posted a nice little screenshot. He's highlighted where he got into this particular trade right here with some little text. He's highlighted something here. Actually, if I remember correctly, this says he set the order here, price triggered here, and obviously you can see this whopping green area is his 13% profit. Okay, now as students post this kind of stuff, I congratulate them. I purposely screenshotted, that's why everything's not as big as it normally is, because I actually wanted to fit in some of these comments so you could actually see this. Okay, typically you probably just see the person's name up until about right down here. Okay, but I thought, you know what, this is really important for you to see because it teaches you and shows you a lesson. Okay, so I said to him, Darren, really nice profit, good job. Okay, which is kind of just straightforward. Then I said to him, 13% profit in one day, what are your thoughts on these kind of profits? And I'll ask you the same thing as well. How would you feel if you made a 13% profit in just one day, in less than 24 hours? Do you think that a 13% profit on your trading account, ROI, would actually do a lot for you? I'm pretty sure it would. Now let's read and see what Darren says. He says, I'm stoked. Okay, remember, he's only been my student for a couple of weeks, about 5 to 6 weeks. He says, I'm feeling more confident with this trading style. Again, alluding to the fact that he's new to this. Okay, you don't have to be doing this for years or months. You can literally start doing this in your first week. I've been trading with a small live trading account, but also used my main trading account on this one. And he talks about how he made an $1,800 profit. Okay, would you like to make an $1,800 profit on just one trade based on my Forex course, my Forex education? I'm pretty sure you would. Okay, and this goes to show, this is really a punch in the face for those of you out there watching these videos, commenting saying, oh, how dare you charge for a Forex course? Well, when I can show you how to make an $1,800 profit in one day, don't you think that a few $1,000s for one-time investment is actually relatively cheap? Okay, unless you're just crazy, you can understand quite clearly that I'm really relatively underpriced. Okay, and look what I say in return. Okay, and I'll say that to those of you, and I've been saying it for years. Okay, for those of you who think I'm overpriced, how dare I charge for these kind of profits? Okay, then he says, oh yeah, this pretty much happened while he was asleep. So not only can he make this in one day, how would you like to make $1,800 profit while you're asleep? Look what he says. He got up this morning and went to the gym. His profit target was hit when he got home from the gym. So not only was his trade rolling into profit while he's asleep, so he's making money while he's sleeping, okay, he's also able to go and do things he enjoys, okay, like go to the gym and remain and stay healthy. Okay, now look what I said. I said, Darren, you cover the price of my course in 1 or 2 trades, but you get to do this for the rest, for I say X amount, but really for the rest of your life. Okay, and people actually think I'm overpriced. Well done for taking action. And that's the big thing here, okay, for taking action and his dedication. Why? This is largely what separates you from other traders on the outside who don't make any money trading the Forex markets and think Forex is a scam. So those of you watching these videos every week that I'm posting these of my students and saying, oh, Israel's a scammer, Israel's a scammer, he's not on my myfxbook, so he must be a scammer. Those of you thinking those things, okay, you're losing out. Okay, you're missing out because you don't want to take action. That's the difference. Darren might have thought these same things that people try and say, oh, he's a scammer, oh, he's not on my myfxbook. But what did he do? He invested. He invested over $1,000 in Forex education with me, and these are the kind of results he's making in his first weeks. Okay, an $1,800 profit in one day. Now you can understand why there's something different between the kind of education I'm talking about and teaching my students to make and the kind of profits that you're going to potentially learn on other websites, on other free websites. I did a video recently about baby pips, and there was a couple of people commenting talking about, oh, baby pips gives you everything you need. Well, baby pips doesn't teach you how to make these kind of profits. This is exactly what I was saying in that video. Okay, baby pips is a really great education platform, really great website, okay, that I still recommend to this day. I've got no hard feelings, no ill will to baby pips at all. Okay, but at the same time, if I'm going to be completely honest, baby pips is not going to show you how to make these kind of profits in your first week, in your first 2 weeks, in your first 3 weeks, in your first 4 weeks. Okay, it's just not going to happen. So again, if you think this person's fake, if you think I created him, if you think he's a figment of my imagination, if you think I screenshotted these and just photoshopped them or whatever you think this is, then go and search for Darren Johnson. I'm sure you can find him quite quickly. Ask him, are these trades legitimate, or is Israel photoshopping them. Okay, if you really think I've got time to go and Photoshop images, okay, with fake people and then turn around and say, yeah, go and search them, you must be crazy. Okay, if you're really serious about learning to trade the forex markets, if you can clearly see in front of you what's actually happening when you actually take my education seriously, this is the difference. Okay, people say, oh, you're not on myfxbook, so you must be a scammer. And that's not true anyway. But you hear people say stuff like, oh, if you was on myfxbook, you could work for a fund. You can manage loads of money. Well, don't you understand that I got into Forex because I don't want to work for someone else? I don't want to be a boss. I don't want to have a boss. I don't want to have to answer to someone, for someone to be contacting me all the time, asking me about how my job is going. Okay, I don't want to manage someone else's money. If I wanted to manage other people's money, okay, maybe at some point in the future, maybe that might interest me. But for the years I've been trading, it hasn't interested me. Okay, so using a silly excuse like, oh, I can manage other people's money, that doesn't apply to me. Saying I could have more students, I'm not in this just to get more students. Okay, I want Forex students who actually listen. Okay, I don't want people to see my myfxbook or any third-party verification results and then say, okay, this is the reason. Okay, I need Forex students to come in and actually believe me, that can understand that what I'm teaching actually makes sense, and they know when they're coming in, they're going to actually follow what I say. Okay, there's a complete different ball game. Okay, so those of you who want to comment on my videos and say I'm a scammer, those of you who want to say, oh, because I'm not on myfxbook or any other third-party verification up until this point, that I'm a scammer or I'm scared, I lose no sleep. Okay, I lose no sleep at all. I'm going to continue to post these trades from my students. I'm going to continue to post my trades, and if you don't take action and you watch this stuff, then it's on you. Okay, you can never ever again say that you didn't know someone that was actually making money trading the forex markets, because I've been showing you this time and time again. If you want to get in to this forex education, you want to join my private forex community, the first link in the description box, click on that link. You can make one investment today. Okay, there's no ongoing payments or anything like that. You can make one investment today and get my forex course and get access to my private forex community, lifetime access, and start learning how Darren and other students are able to make up to $2,000 in one day or more trading the forex markets. I look forward to seeing some of you in the private forex community at some point soon. And for those of you who don't think this is real, well, keep watching, keep seeing these profits, and keep believing whatever you want to believe, because it's not going to stop me. Thanks and take care.